and we're on Liverpool, so I'm just going to be going around Liverpool to pick up the points about their team. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I know people don't like him. He's still one of my best. You can say whatever you want. I don't think there's an all-round player that can be a best defender and at the same time be a best attacker. It gives you his strength. You deal with his weakness. His gaps has always been covered by Van Dijk and Matip. So if that's the problem, they should keep picking it up. Thiago stepped into the midfield. He should do better and cover for this guy. He's a young guy. He's developing. He's growing. He's my best. Don't criticize the guy. Let the guy enjoy his life.
So you think he's the best wing back, but not the best right back?
I won't call him the best winger because Cancelo is on top of my list. I'll put Cancelo before Alexander-Arnold, even though Alexander-Arnold scores more, right? I mean, their Baba is Walker, right? Walker is their Baba. You know, that's my
Walker
best ever.
Not, in my opinion, Walker is not a wing back. Walker is a right back.
Yeah, Walker is a right back.
So when you talk about wing backs, yeah, Cancelo, Trent, you can dribble those two. And honestly,
do you really think? Well, if they run, to be honest, I don't know. Let's say 100-meter race, who would win? Walker, Alexander-Arnold?
Speed, though. It's not just about speed.
It's not about speed. Yeah.
Walker is
about position and
who has the better recovery?
Right?
Who has the better recovery?
That's Walker. That's what you're missing the point.
So that's what I was saying. Walker is defensively minded. That's
a right back.
He's more defensively minded.
He's not a right back.
So what category are you putting Alexander-Arnold?
How often do you see Walker at the byline of the opponent?
Wait,
that's the question.
What category are you putting Alexander-Arnold?
Right back.
What
category are you putting Alexander-Arnold?
Wing back.
He's a wing back. So it's the same building. Like you have them in the same position, but they play the position in different ways. It's like comparing Rodri to Tyler Adams, right? Or Rodri with Xhaka. It's the same role, but they play it in a different way.
In a
right?
different way.
The
formation matters. The structure of the team matters.
Versus a pivot or a six.
So if you're going to play a back four, the person who plays on the right of the back four is your right back. Now, what he does, the way he attacks, can eventually promote him to become a wing back. We were playing a back three, meaning midfield five, the two wing backs drop back to make a back five. That's where the wing backs come in, which is what Reece plays for Chelsea, which is what Trent plays for Liverpool most times. But the problem with Trent is most times when he plays starting from a right back to become a wing back. He plays in a back four and still plays a wing back role, which is what makes it difficult for him to come back and defend. So it goes back to the statement, which is a better right back? Walker is among the three of them.
Better right back now, better wing back.
Wing back is Trent. Trent is better than Walker.
Okay. Yeah. Trent is better than Walker. Walker is a better right back. But again, I hear you guys. My point is the same, like I said, is the same rule. That is the manager's preference, the style of play for the manager. The manager can decide to play that way. I don't care. That's your headache. You decide to counter me. You decide to add more to your attack by playing your guy as a wing back. Who cares,
I have
man?
a question for
you. They both play 4 defenders. Man City played 4 defenders. Liverpool play 4 defenders. That's your choice. But when you guys begin to trick it as if you're creating a different rule out of a rule, that's why I start smiling. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's the same back four. Tactics. It's the same back four. Exactly. It's tactical.
Right? I have a question for you, Biodo. For England, who's your pick for the World Cup?
Number one, you need to put me in that managerial seat. You need to fire Southgate.
First of all, remove Southgate.
First of all, fire Southgate, put me there, then I can talk. I can't be teaching that guy what to. I don't know.
Southgate probably won't watch.
Yeah, their case should be like a prime minister case. They should be firing and firing.
What you would do if you were in Southgate's shoes?
What I would do?
Who would play your right back?
Guy, I would have won like 2 championships now. They have talent that they might not surface in the next 10 years.
That's the question.
They are just wasted. How would I do that?
Who would play right back?
Especially in the right back position.
By selection. Like, are you asking for my first 11 or what? What
you
is
have
the point?
James, you have Kyle Walker, you have Trent.
Reece James, Trent. Thank you.
The thing is, you want to hear my honest opinion?
Yes, of course. That's why we're here.
Oh my God, that's a tough one. That 3. I cannot bench any of the 3. I cannot bench any of the 3.
You play all 3.
I have to play. No, I cannot bench them. They will be on my team. The point is, injury will determine who I bench. But to start with, if I'm playing, see, the challenge is I cannot play Alexander-Arnold. They are not fit. I cannot, and I will tell you why. This is not Liverpool team. This is England team. Maguire is a wreck, right? So I don't have the kind of 5
I wouldn't
6
even play Maguire.
Alexander-Arnold does in Liverpool.
Why is he on your team?
You understand what I'm saying? No, again, my defense.
Okay, so give us this, Beto. How would you line up the back four?
That's the question.
I think I will have. I think I will have Ben White, central defense.
You can say Maguire.
Trying to see who I will pair with Ben White. Obviously not Maguire. And I'll play Reece James to begin with.
I used to think Maguire.
I'll play Reece James. Yeah,
Where?
I'll go with Reece James.
Right back, okay.
Who is partnering Ben White?
And now,
who is partnering Ben White? You know there are so many options for England. There's John Stones. There's Tyrone.
The Aston Villa guy cannot start for me. What's his name again?
Tyrone Mings.
I cannot start Tyrone Mings.
Yeah, definitely not playing Mings either.
What about Stones?
So who plays? Stones will start.
I might play Stones. And Ben White.
Ben White, okay. What about you're right back to Kyle Walker or Reece James?
No, I'll go with Reece James.
Reece James in the back four, okay.
What about you? If I'm subbing Reece James, I'm bringing in Walker. I'll push Alexander-Arnold into my midfield.
What about you, Ayo?
I think Reece James would be my pick as well. Because of the three, he's the more balanced, both in terms of contributing in attack and in defense.
That's perfect. That's well said. But I actually will play a back three if I was England's coach. I'll play a back three and Walker will be on the right of the back three with Reece James as a wing back.
So that's what he's tried to do, right? But it doesn't seem to work.
Maybe he's not doing it well. Who is he partnering with Walker?
Who does he play? Plays. I don't remember who he plays. Let me look for an England game.
So left back, is that going to be Chilwell?
Oh yeah.
Luke Shaw is playing better at the moment, though.
Who? That's the thing with Luke Shaw. He will play 5-6 games. You think that's the best player in the world, right? They will play one game, and that's it. Then, by the time you are thinking of benching, the guy was selling him or doing something.
That's why the English fans.
He then comes back and takes his shirt, right?
You know what's funny? No, I'll play Chilwell. Maybe my Chelsea buyer speaking, but I'll play Chilwell ahead of
But that's a problem now. Politically, now I'm playing Chelsea right and left back. That's a problem.
When you're a manager,
I don't want.
Fan. You have to stop thinking like an asshole.
I don't want to. I have to appease the nation.
So I would play Luke Shaw because I think Reece James is intelligent enough to sit back if Luke Shaw pushes up. Because Luke Shaw has that tendency to bump forward and.
But that's it.
They are tactically aware of what's behind him. Yeah, so that's why, because you have balance, then you can have the
three switch over and cover
for him.
Yeah.
So
maybe I'll start with Luke Shaw too. Yeah.
But you don't want to play Trent and Luke Shaw at the same time.
That's exactly why I said I'll put Trent to the midfield. In England national team, I'll push Trent in the midfield.
Nah, I don't see Trent.
And that makes me 3-5-2.
Trent to come from the bench for me, man.
So,
if you said 3-5-2, what are your back three?
I think I agree with you that Walker is probably the better player because of the experience and the idea that I can coordinate. So again, it's gonna have to be John Stones. I'll have to sit down Ben White.
England Germany game that ended 3-3. He started with Stones, Dyer, and Maguire, but then he took Stones
that's what I was thinking
Kyle
about.
Walker. So he brought Kyle Walker in.
For who?
And Kyle Walker played for Stones.
Okay.
Don't know if I think Stones had an injury in that game.
It was Dyer I was thinking about. I mean, there's
but
Dyer.
Then he played Reece James as the right back, as the wing back.
That team is loaded. There's Dyer.
They have so many options.
They have so many options. Dyer, Ben White, and Kyle Walker will be my back three. Then I can play Reece James and Chilwell. Luke Shaw as backup for Chilwell. Trent as backup for Reece James.
So there's no space for Wan-Bissaka.
That's a back three, yeah.
There's no space for Wan-Bissaka on this team.
Dyer.
Okay.
Dyer will be in the middle. No space for Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka.
Who is Wan-Bissaka?
Is it here?
Oh my god. Did you say that? Okay, that's fine. It's okay.
So what's Wan-Bissaka's problem?
To be honest, I think Man U killed that guy. That guy is a very defensive-minded player.